what we're trying to find out is the square root of a surd. Okay. So whenever we're trying to find out square root of any number, for example, if it is just a pure natural number, we're looking at what we look at is that if this is a number, if you want to find the square root, I want to find another number. Some If it is b such a number, then b square should be equal to a is what we are looking at. And so in this case, what we have got is a surd. So basically, it could be a pure surd, it could be anything. So if it is just like a pure surd, then it is pretty simple, straightforward. That if you've got a number which is like maybe uh, maybe root 7, for that you want to find a square root. So this becomes the fourth root of it. And it is as simple as this, that what you can do is that you can just use the properties of exponent. So this is just a pure surd which we are looking at, not a mixed surd. Okay. So in this case, it's pretty simple. It's a pure surd. Then what you can look at is that this is 7 to the power 1 by 2, and then again to the power 1 by 2. Then you can actually multiply these two together, and then what you get is 7 to the power 1 by 4. And you can write it as the fourth root of 7. So that's pretty straightforward when it is a pure surd. When it is a mixed surd, then it becomes challenging, because then you've got something like a plus root b, and then you want to know a number, right? So it could be something like a square root of x plus square root of y. So you want to just keep it in this fashion so that it's very generic. It could turn out to be a pure rational number too. I don't know really. So the meaning of this is, if this is what it is, if the square root of this is this, then you got to figure out what is your x and y are going to be, right? So in such cases, what you got to do, you got to square it on both sides. And when you are squaring it, it will become 1 of a plus square root of b. This will become x, and this will become y, and this will become 2 root xy. And after this, what you need to do is you got to solve for x and y just to get that, right? So uh, in this case, you can just say x plus y is actually a, and then again 2 root xy is gonna be equal to b. You can further solve this either square it. This is gonna be what you need to do is that you got to solve for x and y, and then that's how you'll be getting. So this is the step for it. You want to find a square root of this. You will keep it as a very generic one. You said that this is the square root. Then you will, what your intention is to find the x and y. That's all it is. Okay. And we will eventually end up solving this, and then we'll find the square root of it. Okay. Like even for this matter, like you want to actually make it 4xy, and this will become b square. Then this is x plus y. So I mean, there can be two ways to solve it, but what you can follow is that there is x plus y equals to, and there's one equation. What you can do is you can find out x minus y whole square, and that would be actually x plus y whole square minus 4xy, and that would be equal to a square, and then that would be equal to minus b square, right? So this is gonna be x minus y whole square, and this is gonna be this, right? So square root of this. So you can take this as x plus y now, and this is gonna be a. Then you want to find x, then you can just sum it up. You will be finding 2x equals to a plus a square root of a square minus b square. Okay, I think this is a mistake here. So this is gonna be root b. This is not gonna be b square, but it's gonna be b only. Okay, this is gonna be b, not b square. Okay, so this is gonna be a square minus b, and what you get is x is a plus square root of a square minus b by 2. So this is your x. Then you find y. You can just go ahead and then put it over here. So you will get a minus x, which is a minus a by 2, plus the square root of a square minus b by 2. Okay. So this is gonna give you a by 2 minus the square root of a square minus b by 2, or this is gonna a minus a square b upon 2. So what you found out is x is gonna be this, y is gonna be this. So finally the square root of this quantity, which is a plus root b, is gonna be equal to square root of x, which is the square root of this entire thing, a plus the square root of a square minus b by 2, and then this should be plus the square root of y, which is a minus the square root of a square minus b by 2. They are just putting this a square minus b as c, just to simplify it. So what will this become is that this will become a plus c by 2 plus a minus c by 2. So this is what is your derivation.